Hello and good morning. It's Friday. I work from home today, and so it's comfy. This person, what's her name? I work with her. Anyway, we had our little meeting thing yesterday at work. We had our meeting thing yesterday for work, and she was working from home. Not all of them worked from the office. Anyway, she worked from home, and she's wearing hers. It's like a pink tie-dye type pastel situation. And she's like, if you don't have one of these, I gotta turn you on to them. She likes to talk. She says a lot of the things like queen and slay and yes, and I'm trying not to be stereotypical, but it's gonna happen. She speaks like they're stereotypical flamboyant gay person. Or a sassy black woman, which, by the way, flamboyant gay people, why do you do that? Not all of them, but there are them out there that are just very much, she talks like a drag queen almost. Like her text messages do sound like her messages, it's a text, I guess. Anyway, they sound like that. I'm sure she's lovely, a person. I don't really know her. I don't know if I met her. I don't think so. But in any case, she has one of these, and she's like, oh, everybody should have one. And I'm like, I have one, but I couldn't wear it to work. But what's her name? Nicole, my boss. She's like, I asked if I could wear a Snuggie at work. She's like, well, I wouldn't be opposed to it, as long as you're not wearing it around the office, I suppose. I'm like, if I bring a Snuggie to work, and then that person's like, you should get one of these. It's like a giant sweatshirt made out of blanket. I'm like, I have that. I have one, thank you. It's funny to me when people are like, let me show you this, and it's something not new. Not new at all. Like yesterday when I said I was gonna watch Gladiator, and it was not new at all. I don't even know what year it came out, but I didn't even watch. So after I recorded, I'm gonna watch Gladiator. I think I watched 5 more minutes, and then I was done with it. I got bored, so I moved on. To what? I don't even remember. Doesn't matter. Do you like my dragon? That's a dragon. It's like one of those. It's from Game of Thrones. Dragon. I like dragons. And then see there, you can't really tell, is dragon wind chime. Yeah. So yeah, and that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so here is what is going on. Here's what's going on. It's not anything interesting to you, but to me it is. So I am learning more about my job. So as long as phones are good, they pull me off the phone to do more training. Let's see, what do I want? I wish we had breakfast foods. We do have biscuits in here, but I don't have time to make biscuits. All right, anyways, hold on. Okay, so anyways, I today have just been, they pulled me off training for like 30 minutes or so. Anyway, today I am learning about cost of insurance. And yeah, so cost of insurance. The cost of insurance on a not life insurance, a pre-need policy. So there's a difference between a pre-need policy and a life insurance policy. So with a life insurance policy, you are paying for that policy for for the rest of your life. There is no stopping to pay that policy. But with a pre-need policy, you're paying up to the cost of that policy. Now, there was just a question I just thought of that I should have asked. I'll do that when I get back. So how it works, you go to your funeral home of choice that you want your funeral services. Good morning, Hermie. Wakey, wakey. That you want your funeral services at. And you're going to sign up for a pre-need policy. And they're going to have a contract for you. And you're going to pick out, like, you want this type of casket, or you want to be cremated, you want whatever service that is, and you pay. You can choose to do either a monthly payment, or you can pay outright out front that whole amount. That would be a single payment. You can do quarterly, annually, that kind of thing. However you want to do it. Just make it tea. I got teas. Let's see. Today I'm gonna do this tea. It's a toasted coconut almond bark black tea. It's good. I said bark, funny. Almond bark. All right. Anyways, so that's what I've learned about cost of insurance, and the best way to describe that cost of insurance. Why is it so? Why do I have to pay that? So it's like that. It's like, why do you have to continue to pay it if you've paid more than what the policy was taken out for? So after 45 days, I believe she said, 45 days. Okay. After like 45 days, before 45 days, if you were to die before 45 days of your pre-need contract, and you filled out the form correctly and all that, and there's no issues, before 45 days, National Guardian Life, NGL, is going to pay more than what the cost, than what you paid into the policy. After 45 days is when it becomes the policy owner's expense, more on their expense. So you're paying not just for the amount of your policy, but you're also paying for cost of insurance, which is not a percentage. It's and you wonder why I have to get my phone fixed. It's not like it's like health insurance or car insurance. You're paying, and you may be a member of like State Farm or something. Let's say you're a member of State Farm for 20 years. You're paying $150 a month for 20 years. If you get into a car accident, you still have to pay that deductible amount, and there's only certain services that are covered. So when you're paying in, you may have paid $100,000 over those course of the 20 years, but you're still only getting what was originally signed up for. Same with the pre-need policy. Because we have accumulations and stuff like that, insurance costs. So over the course of years, you're paying in for those specific costs. I'm not versed. I just learned this today, so me telling you this right now, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So take it with a grain of salt, but I am learning. I'm learning, still learning. And I'm learning that I need a spoon. All right, so these things that I talk about on my channel here are just like normal everyday life things for me. And it's informative, I think. It's informative information. I think it's informative, you know, in case somebody out in the ether wants to have a pre-need policy with a funeral home. There's things that you should know that after X amount of days, if you're doing a premium, a monthly premium, you're going to end up paying more into the policy than what your family is going to get out of it. Almost double the amount, almost. Seriously. So if you're going to get a pre-need policy, get an annuity or do a single payment. And that's basically what my mom did, but I don't think she did a pre-need, because a pre-need policy accrues interest and stuff. So if you did like a single payment, so then you only do the one payment, that's the minimum amount that your policy's going to be worth ever. And then over time it accumulates the interest and stuff like that. So then yeah, and it's a non-guaranteed interest, because we don't know what the interest is for this month versus next month or whatever, so it is not something we can calculate. Anyway, if you're going to do a pre-need policy, do one lump payment. Don't do a payment plan, because then the premium, because if you do a monthly or payment plan, you're going to pay into it more than what your family is going to get out of it. So that's just my advice, suggestion. Take it with a grain of salt if you want. I learned about that phrase, take it with a grain of salt. Now, salt wasn't like salt seasonings or whatever. It was actually a coin or a monetary value of some kind back in the 1800s or something. And as taxes, they didn't want to pay. So the amount of taxes they didn't want to pay. What's this? Oh, it's taco meat. I have a taco for lunch, maybe, or soup. I'm not sure. All right. Well, anyways, I have to get back to work. So, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'll talk to you later. All right, so yesterday, remember I tried on those boots and they didn't go around my fat legs. Well, I have a friend who has, I gotta go outside, who has skinnier legs. Where's my keys? And she's gonna take them. She can have them for free. She's gonna come here, she's gonna pick them up. And I gotta go outside because I need to get her, she's got a bottle of booze in my back, in my trunk, in my car. So I need to go get that. Oh, I need better shoes on to be able to do that. Okay, bye. Hello and good evening. We've got ourselves some chicken stir fry. Oh yeah, this is actually done. This is done, so for whenever you're ready for it. I have it on low so it's nice and warm. Oh, hello, dear.
Hi.
That's what you call me, dear.
My dear.
Hello, dear. Alright. So I got some chicken stir fry. Is it from scratch? Absolutely not. Oh, it just fell over. It's fine. Yeah, so I had my monthly review with my supervisor today. She said I'm doing really well. And positive reviews, so that's all good and dandy. One moment. So they had me change my queues that I'm logged into. Why is it all wet? Ugh. So originally I was just claims. Now I'm claims and payments. which is great. So I'm doing claims and payments. I learned about the cost of insurance I talked about earlier today. And so I'm helping more on the phones. I'm helping the people more, and it makes me very happy to be able to do that. So I am thirsty. All right, so it's Friday. It's done. We're done working. Let's not talk about work anymore. And I'm gonna eat food. All right, gang. Good morning. It's 1:04 or something like that in the morning. No, as you can see, didn't go anywhere. We have been spending our evening, Russ and I, sitting on the couch, binging Vanderpump Rules. This show, and like all the guys, not all of them, there's like two specifically. One who goes by Jax, his real name is Jason. And this other guy, who's actually a DJ, I think he's still a DJ. What's his name? Oh, James something. Anyway, they just going at it while at the restaurant. The thing that blows my mind is that Vanderpump, Lisa Vanderpump, she's the owner of this Sir restaurant, hasn't fired everybody. She's fired one person on the show. And I don't get it, because it's like these people bring their drama to work and they talk about everything at their job in front of the customers. And then two of them, this last episode we just watched, were in a shouting match while she's hosting like a charity event or something. It's like important, you know? So why are you doing that? So not good. I don't. Drama sells. Sex and drama. That's what sells. And that's definitely what happens in this show. Sex and drama, but mostly drama. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Watching it on Peacock. Okay, so tomorrow is Saturday. I don't think we have any... Oh, Jesus, Louise. I don't think we have any plans. Yeah. I actually think we don't have any plans this weekend to do anything. Let's see, last weekend we went out. Was it last weekend? Yeah, because it was the first Saturday. Yeah, I don't think we have any plans. Back is itchy. Back is itchy. Alright, well anyways, yes, we don't have any plans. I've got nothing left to say. I'm just gonna say good night. So have a good night. Everybody should sleep well, hopefully. And I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, God. Toodles. I need